is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Wade Miley gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from that arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jam the hitter.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, a little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and will get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Chris Carter now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rickard arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Matt Holliday standing in now. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them. Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the two-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones looking up, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
3-run home run in the first, and now he singles. Man, are the bats alive today. They are swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a liner.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center as they just continue to pour it on here. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. It swung on and hit in the air. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 14.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 12-0. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Mark Trumbo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Waved that and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Hot that shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Chase Headley out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. One out and a runner on second base. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Carter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Hardy's up with it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fastball in there for a called strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Johnson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning. Gabriel Noah gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Holiday will hit for second now.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Holiday is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those two RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Headley rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brett Gardner will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game. Drives in a run right there. It's his 3rd RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Matt Holliday.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing
14.
short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's going to, looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. This is in the air out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they appreciate it. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J. Hardy.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Carter is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And Mike Wright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
Number 59, Mike.
Masahiro Tanaka will get a shot
19,
here as a pinch hitter.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Chase Headley. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Line hard toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider. Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
baseman.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Carter.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
In now, Matt Holliday.
Designated hitter.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trumbo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. In Masahiro Tanaka will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Here's Manny Machado now.
Stop. Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they remain well behind.
64.
Jason Aquino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Jones is under it, 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box. Masahiro Tanaka. He reached on a single in his first try. Dylan Betances will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Chase Headley. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he swings and hits a laser to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Matt Holliday standing in now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Line towards center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Dylan Betances. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. In now, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Chris Davis.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Up next for the Orioles, Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wellington Castillo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
On to first, and there were two down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Chris Johnson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 15. Vidal Nuno gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Line drive to left. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jonathan Scope becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. J.J. Hardy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Darren O'Day comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Chris Carter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Trumbo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. 1 for 3. Takes this the other way to right. And Castro's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Dylan Betances as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. The runner scores from second.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Call's going out for a pinch hitter as the left-handed speedster Michael Bourne has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle now. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Dario Alvarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Seth Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still, Dario Alvarez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. T.J. McFarland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ryan Flaherty will also enter as he takes over at third base.
This change for the Orioles.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Seth Smith. This change for the Orioles. Now playing third base, number 3. Ryan
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a hard hard liner toward short. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Alvarez racing back. Gone!
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Chris Carter.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Alvarez ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman. Starlin.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
On the move is Smith. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Dylan Betances. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a flare out toward right center. Alvarez moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's big Aaron Judge. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Alvarez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now.
Headley.
Chase Headley. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Smith on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now Headley swings, and it's a high fly ball out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
So standing in, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. 8 runs already in this inning. Line drive to center field. Alvarez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the Trey Mancini will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Francisco Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Adam Warren will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Hyun-Soo Kim will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one, Trey Mancini will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Francisco Pena will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
This change for the Orioles. Now catching, number 27, Francisco.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard here, but caught it short by Hardy. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Ready once again, Chris Carter. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now Carter with a big swing as he lets this one high in the air out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Now batting, shortstop, Dellin Betances.
Into the box, Dellin Betances. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. Sliced hard on the ground. Scope is there. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play. And so they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Here's Jonathan Scope now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Betances is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, 5 for 11. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
The 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Matt Holliday. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.